Tennis Express Racket Review.
Welcome to Tennis Express Racket Review. My name is Armin. Today's featured racket is the Babolat Aero Storm Tour GT. It's a 98 score inch head size. The length on the racket is 27 inches long. It weighs 11.9 ounces. This is a heavier weight racket, and it's a 16 by 20 string pattern. The new GT technology, which is a braided carbon and tungsten fibers, has been added to this racket along with the Purhcase technology, which will help you get better precision, better feel, and also take away even more vibration to make it easier on your arm. This is a great racket for players that have a long and fast swing. They can generate their own power, but they need a racket to help them get more control. This is a good racket to go with. It's thin beam, it's heavier weight, it's head light, so it's a great all-around racket. I recommend this for players from a 4.0 to an open level. On court, this racket was very stable. I like the way it hits because it was closer to what I'm used to with a little bit smaller head size. It's a 98 score inch head size, and it's a little bit heavier, and it was head light. So I could generate my own power and get all the control I needed with this racket. The new GT technology and with the Purhcase, on volleys, it felt great. I could feel the ball better, and I was able to place the ball where I wanted to and keep my opponent on defense at all time. And with a heavier weight on my serves, I was able to get a lot more control, and also with the woofer system, at the same time I got good spin on my serve. Well, those were my thoughts about this racket. Let's get a second opinion. Philippa, what do you think?
Thanks, Armin. The Aero Storm Tour GT is quite a heavy racket, and it's very control oriented. But let's see how I did on court. On my ground strokes, I felt I could get great power from this racket as well as having good control. It was slightly different from the Aero Storm in that it was more powerful with nice feel. I could hit with fairly good pinpoint accuracy. On the volleys, I could take the impact of a strong shot and control the ball wherever I needed. Because of its weight of 11.9 ounces, I got tremendous power behind my overheads. Again, with the weight, my serves felt super and I could create plenty of spin and good pace. Well, that's my opinion on the racket. But let's see what someone else has to say. Armic, what are your thoughts?
Thanks, Philippa. I really like this new Babolat Aero Storm Tour GT. Now let's see how I did on the tennis court. As you can see on my ground strokes, I like to take bigger swings at my shots. And the Aero Storm Tour GT, being 7 ounce, heavier than the Aero Storm GT, I was able to get more control. And on my volleys, as you can see, I'm not the best volleyer out there, but Aero Storm Tour GT being heavier than the other ones, I was able to get more control, and I was able to place the ball deeply into the court. And on my serves, with this racket being heavier, I was able to get the power I wanted and the control I wanted and get the ball in. Well, Tennis Express fans, this wraps it up for today. If you would like to demo this racket or any other racket, visit us online at tennisexpress.com, where we have the largest selection of tennis rackets. See you next time.
Call us today at 1-800-833-6615 or visit us online at tennisexpress.com.